Hello, everybody. It's Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming back here with another episode of the World of Warcraft leveling series. We are back with a new character, Jmull the Seeker, the Subtlety Rogue. A Void Elf Subtlety Rogue. Why? Because I really like Void Elves. I am really highly considering maining a Rogue in Shadowlands because from my testing on PTR, I found it to be a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I would like to play more of it. So, all my rogues are Horde, and I want to go Alliance, so we need to be leveling a rogue, don't we? I do plan to be doing two parts for this Void Elf series. One half of it will be pre-patch, the other half will be post-pre-patch. I just want to do some of it before the pre-patch comes out, just to get some levels, so when we get scaled to level 1 to 50, I'll only be like halfway through. Alright. Oh my god, I have not set up these bars whatsoever. Okay, so I need Shadowblade and Backstab. There we go. Okay, so I am leveling in... I never remember the name of this zone. Duskwood. I love this zone, despite the fact I can never remember its freaking name. I mix it up with the town, Darkshire. What I like about this zone is just the whole feel and atmosphere of it. I'm not the biggest fan of the quest design of the zone, from what I recall. It's been a bit since I did the zone. But the whole dark, foresty theme, just the whole atmosphere of the zone, the music as well. I really like this zone. One of my favorite things about being Alliance is just the overall zone design for the leveling as well. I just prefer it to Horde. Yeah, you have the Forest of Ashen Vale and that kind of stuff. You have Red Ridge Mountains, which is one of my favorite zones in like all of WoW. I don't know, I just really like it. I think I'm a big fan of the whole leveling redesign they did in Cata. I think a lot of the new zones they did for leveling with Cataclysm were really good. Silverpine Forest, Stone Talon Mountains, Red Ridge Mountains. I even like the new Westfall. I don't know. It's when we do get pre-patch, when I level characters, I might just stick with the cattle zones or mop zones. I really do like most of Pandaria as well. But let's go back to Rogue and what I am doing with Rogue. So, since I'm Alliance, I have a 30% XP boost with War Mode on. Excellent. And I'm going with Weapon Master because I feel like it's going to be more useful while leveling. Potentially just be able to do double damage with Shadow Strike and Backstab. That just sounds really useful while leveling, while the others seem more situational than anything. And I don't anticipate things lasting long enough where Find Weakness will be particularly effective or worthwhile. Gloom Blade's here, no there. Like, again, kind of same thing with Find Weakness. I just feel like sudden burst damage from Weapon Master will be more helpful. Alright. So we are in Darkshire, like I said. Rogue so far is very simplistic leveling up. Like, just stealth, Shadow Strike in stealth. Try and stay behind targets if you can for backstab. You have a dot with Nightblade, which will become Rupture again in pre-patch. And Eviscerate for just like raw damage. You see, like, I just really like the whole feel of a Void Elf Subtlety Rogue. Not gonna lie, I know a lot of people criticize the whole naming convention they use for Subtlety Rogue. I believe they redid it with BFA? Or is it Legion? I kind of forget. Didn't really play Rogue in Legion, so I'm a bit fuzzy on it. But
target something first.
Like, for a Void Elf, I think it fits. For any other race, probably not so much. And it's probably best to go back to how it was before. But, I don't know. I think they could really expand on the whole glyph system. Just so, like, I can have this aesthetic. I think it'd be cool. Also be a nice element for a role-playing game, but here nor there. Alright, so yeah, basic killer quest, just kill some wolves, kill some spiders, you know the deal. So what am I really looking forward to with Rogue as we keep moving up? One, its utility. It has quite a bit that I like. It has some nice sustain with some poisons. And all the stuns and CC effects it gets is up my alley. I really like the Shadow Dance mechanic that they're going to be having for Shadowlands, which is what I'm looking forward to mainly. So yeah, stuff I'm really looking forward to. I can't wait till we get freaking Sprint again. Or give me Shadow Step. Oh, Shadow Step's going to be nice. When the hell do I get Shadow Step? Isn't it a talent? Oh, did they remove it from a talent? Oh, they may have. Oh, good. It was stupid as a talent. Where is it? Shadow Step, Shadow Step, Shadow Step. Am I stupid or something? I might be actually stupid. Where is this thing? Wait a minute. Where the hell is Shadow Step? Oh, it's level 22. Okay. It was on the first page. Got it. Yeah. Also, I love the freaking Void Elf racial mount. It's probably my favorite racial mount that they have so far. Dark Iron Dwarf Ram is up there, though. That one's really nice. Alright, let's go in. Prepare for a stealth attack. Yeah. Get Shadow Strike. Yeah, backstab. Put up a Nightblade. There we go. Yeah. Feel the shadow. It's really edgy, but again, I don't mind edgy stuff. Like, it can be up my alley. I want to stop using that word. I kind of feel like it's kind of lazy. But sometimes it's kind of applicable. Like, you know, like, obviously it's kind of applicable here because it's you have a spell called Nightblade, for God's sake. Okay. So yeah, not entirely sure how long I want this video to go. I just kind of want to go over the basics. So what do I plan my leveling path to be? Probably just a basic leveling path for Alliance leveling up. At least 1 to 60. I might just do 1 to 60 for Void Elf before the pre-patch. I have a few videos out for that before the pre-patch actually lands in a couple of weeks. That's what I'm kind of planning to do. Probably after this zone, I might go to Redridge. I haven't decided yet because I really love Redridge. It's one of my favorite zones. The whole John J. Keyshan storyline, I really like. It's obviously very much parodying the action movie tropes, but it's really cool.
Oh, the target.
It makes me. I just like one of the things I really liked about BFA. I want to do a video separately about the good things BFA had, because I think we always tend to focus, rightfully so, on the negative aspects of BFA. But BFA has some pretty cool elements to it, and I think bringing JJ Keyshan back in the story more than just like a freaking Garrison follower was nice. I think that was cool. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to continuing to level this guy up. Not so much for the BFA gameplay of it, but just having it for Shadowlands. I haven't exactly seen too much of the Torghast stuff for Rogue, because a lot of it hadn't been implemented when I was really focused on Torghast and watching content related to Torghast, you know? Rogue kind of felt like it was getting pushed aside for a little bit. Well, it turns out, when I played it on PTR, they did something really cool with it, and I really enjoyed it. I don't even mind if Subtlety's trash and I have to play Assassination, because I enjoyed Assassination as well. So it's kind of a win-win situation for me. Just so long as Outlaw's not, like, overtly good, then it shouldn't bother me that much. But yeah, I already have Death Knight and Paladin max level 4 Alliance, so I don't need to really worry about that. I also have a 110 Warrior, who's also a Void Elf, by the way. So, when pre-patch comes out, I'll probably ding the Warrior as well. And what other classes do I want just prepared? Because I think I might enjoy them for Shadowlands. I haven't decided on Hunter. I might try to do a Hunter. Warlock probably. I'm probably going to do a Warlock as well. Because from what I played on pre-patch, Warlock was a ton of fun as well. But Rogue was by far the most fun I had. Like I said, the extent of my testing boiled down to just training dummies, but even then, the overall rotation of the Rogue and just its pace and speed was really nice to have. Also, like, preparing for shadow dances, like, pooling your energy for that kind of stuff. Like, a lot of the times, when you have a spec or a class that's reliant upon big, bursty windows, preparation for those windows can be pretty underwhelming and kind of bring my enjoyment down of the class as a whole. But for a Rogue, it doesn't really require that much preparation for even, like, average output. I felt, maybe I'm wrong, but just from my limited testing of it, it didn't feel that much. It didn't feel that way, so it really wasn't that big of an issue for me. It a lot of times playstyles like that can straddle the line between really interesting and engaging, and kind of tedious, and just making it so only part of the class's rotation is enjoyable. I just didn't feel that way with Salty Rogue. And the beauty of it is that I enjoy Assassination for a completely different aspect of it. I enjoy keeping my dots up and all that for Assassination. So there's two distinct playstyles for Rogue where I enjoy both of them. Not equally, because like I said, I think I enjoy Salty a lot more, but Assassination's up there as well. So I'm probably going to be maining Rogue. I just haven't really decided upon it yet. I'm really leaning towards Rogue, though, just because you have a whole lot of toolkits. We know Rogues are almost always good, so even if I want to do some PvP, yeah, I know. I can play a Rogue, and I don't think that'll be an issue. Also, from what I heard, Salty Rogue's pretty good in PvP. And obviously pending further balancing patches, but we all know the drill. It's something I enjoy, and after going through BFA where I didn't enjoy class design much, to having quite a few classes where I'm like, ooh, I want to try that out. Ooh, I wonder how Torghast can augment my playstyle for a specific scenario. Like, I have hesitations about Torghast, I won't lie to you, but I do think the potential benefits of Torghast can outweigh the negative things it might bring to the table. Just so long as they get it right. I'm not entirely sure how they're doing that right now on beta, because again, I don't have beta access, thanks Blizzard. But I'm going to try and be as optimistic as I can going into Shadowlands, because I know I've been pretty pessimistic about Shadowlands, and particularly the Covenant system. But when I go into a game, I want to try and be as optimistic as I can. I want to try and find the parts of the game that I enjoy. Not terribly excited for the mob, but again, if there's content that I don't enjoy, having good class design can make me tolerate content like that. Like, the mod to me looks pretty underwhelming and boring, and just a kind of a standard grind. But if you give me a fun class to play that and do that grind with, I won't mind it as much. You feel? That's kind of like my mindset going into Shadowlands. The reversion of the GCD was a big benefit to me. I was enjoying Salty Rogue on pre-patch PTR before then, and the GCD change kind of just solidified that for me as well. It also brought Death Knight back into as a real main contender. Again, my mains might be one of three: Rogue, Paladin, or DK. I'm leaning away from Paladin more towards DK and Rogue, and more specifically towards Rogue. But from what I've seen, it shouldn't be that hard to maintain ults, unlike BFA. So I might just have all three, and all four probably just for all the Covenants. So yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to, something I think I'll enjoy, which after BFA is a really nice headspace to be in. I think they're doing a lot right for Shadowlands, or at least stepping in the right direction for Shadowlands. There's just a few minor things that could potentially become major sticking points, but I have some hope. I'll say that, and Rogue is one of the main things I'm looking forward to for Shadowlands, just because I feel like I'm going to really enjoy it. So let's go back to Rogue for a minute.
We've been walled up.
Tobias Mismantle, thank you. One pre-patch actually lands, I'll probably around 20 to 25 for the Rogue. Somewhere in that range, probably. And where do I want to level for that? I might do TBC. I'm on Pandaria.
Hey there, see you around.
Or I just do some cattle leveling zones. Oh, this is like... I'm really looking forward to pre-patch. I think pre-patch is going to be a pretty cool time for the game. A nice reprieve before Shadowlands comes out. So I'm looking forward to it. I still need to find... Still want to try and find guild for WoW. I just haven't really played WoW a lot recently. So,
What can I do for you?
thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure for making the video. I feel like if I continue on past this point, I'm just going to keep rambling. And I feel like I said what I wanted to say. It's a bit of a more rambly episode of my leveling series, but there's quite a bit I wanted to just get off my chest about WoW. I keep going back and forth upon whether I'm optimistic about Shadowlands or pessimistic, and I want to try and find a healthy balance. So, thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure for making the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. If you liked the video and you want to see more content, I know I would appreciate it. Stay safe out there. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. We got Shadow Step. Let's just put that on the bar. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.